This is a help video for the new grading sidebar. The grading sidebar is available in Homework Discussions. You can see it in the top right corner of your browser with this wrench. Let's click to open it. By default, it will show you all the users who have posted to the forum. It's being run in a special anonymization mode at present, so that we're not putting student names up on the internet. It indicates the number of unrated posts. Currently, there is one unrated post in this forum. It also indicates the number of students who have posted. Currently, 21 students have posted. This excludes the teacher. Let's look at this listing in more detail. User 1 has an orange tag next to their name. This indicates the student has unrated posts. The student has made a total of 1 post, and the post can be seen here. It was posted on the 6th of October 2020 at 10:29. Let's rate that user and see what happens to that orange tag. As you can see, the student has been rated, so the unrated posts element has been updated, and the student now has a green bar next to their name to indicate that their post has been rated. User 7 is in fact the teacher. The teacher always has a pink tag next to their name. Let's look at another forum. So in this forum, the teacher has made multiple posts, 11 posts. These posts are not shown. Other students, for example, student 8 here, has made 2 posts. 1 post is unrated. Now typically when we go into a forum, we're interested to know whether or not the student made the post by the deadline. So it would be convenient if we could colour code these posts to indicate whether or not they were made late. We can do that by clicking the Set Filter link. A filter will immediately be set to the time and date of now, 23rd of October 2020 at 12:03. Let's modify this. These posts were actually made in September. So let's set this to, yes, there's a good time, 23rd of September 2020. Now this information is stored in the browser and relates to this particular homework. So if you come back into this homework in this browser, you will automatically see which students posted late. Posts that were made late are given a red background. So you can see all of these students posted after the deadline. Let's look at these students. Their post is colour-coded. The teacher's post is also colour-coded pink, but that's nothing to do with lateness. This all updates in real time. So let's see if we change this to the 25th, what happens. No. Okay, let's change it to October. Okay, so we changed it to October and the interface is updated immediately. So what do these buttons do here? Well, all posts, it simply displays all posts. That's what we're doing at the moment. Unrated simply displays the posts which have yet to be rated. It switches off all the other posts in the forum so that you don't see them. This lets you focus in on what's important. Replied. This will show all of the teacher's posts together with the posts to which they were a reply. So for example, I made this reply to this student, I made this reply to this student, etc., etc., etc. And what about late? Well, let's set this pull down so that some students are actually late. There we go. So now if we click late, it will show only those students who posted late. User 1 is not shown because user 1 posted in time. Again, this lets you focus in on the relevant information. What happens if we click the user? If we click the username, we see the posts made by that user. We see all the posts made by the user. So if the user has made multiple posts, we will see all of them. Now, grading for a user is done on the basis of the highest grade given for any post in that discussion. So this student here got 70 for this and 80 for this, so actually their grade will be recorded as 80. In fact, if the teacher has replied to a post, then the teacher's replies will also be shown along with the student's post. For example, this teacher made a reply to user 18. So let's look at user 18. There we go. We see user 18, and we see the replies of the teacher to user 18. If you want to remove the filter, you can simply click the remove link and it will disappear. We also have some preferences. Let's click Preferences. Now, one preference is Switch on Privacy Mode. This is the mode we're running in at the moment. This checkbox should be checked and it isn't. That's clearly a small error. What about these two checkboxes? Open sidebar when page loads, hide all posts on page load. Well, let's reload the page and see what happens. The page is loaded, the sidebar is closed, and we display all of the students' posts. If you have a large forum, this takes a lot of time. You may find yourself mostly working on the basis of you're clicking students' names individually and seeing what they've posted. So you may find it easier to open the sidebar when the page loads and hide all posts on page load. Let's refresh the page and see what happens. So in this case, we're presented with what looks to be an empty forum, and the sidebar has popped out. But if we click on the user's name, we will see the post just for that user. And if a user has made multiple posts, those posts will be gathered. There's another way to gather posts when you're scrolling through. Let's show all posts. If a user has made multiple posts, as for example I have here, and for example this student has here, we can click Gather and just those posts will be shown. So this gives you a large number of tools with which to deal with student posts in a forum on a student-by-student basis rather than a post-by-post basis. When you follow links from the gradebook in future, the links will not go to an individual post, they will go to a user. So the link will come in, you'll follow the link, and that user's posts, all of their posts, will be displayed on the screen for you. And that's how the system works. Remember, if you come into the system and you see nothing, you're presented with an empty page, you simply have to select from the sidebar. You can switch that off in the preferences, but you have to reload the page if you change the preferences. Now these preferences are global. These preferences at the bottom here, they will apply to every forum. And the reason is that typically you'll decide on a way of working which is comfortable for you, and you'll want to use that way of working in every discussion that you enter. As things stand, the sidebar is only present in discussions which start homework and finish with this Japanese here. They're not present in other discussions. The filter at the top here, that applies on a discussion by discussion basis. So you can set different filters for different discussions, for different homeworks effectively. You can close the sidebar by clicking up in this top area here. Now, it's quite a complex system in terms of coding, so you may come across some errors. If you do, then please let either myself, Nick May, or Nick Bovey know about them. Thank you.